Hi, I'm Phil McKnight. Today I'd like to share with you some tips on how to get your journey into latte art started. First of all, you need a great extraction. You can't generate great latte art with poor espresso. The second thing you need is really well-textured milk. It needs to be silky, glossy, microfoam, just like you get in a cafe. If you've got large bubbles, you're not going to be able to do great latte art. So first of all, I want to show you the basic patterns, which is the dot and the heart. Everything starts from the dot and the heart. From there you can progress to make any other free form or free pour style of latte art, whether it be a rosetta, a double rosetta, a tulip. They all stem from those two basic patterns. So I'm going to show you those today. So let's get started with an espresso shot and we'll work from there. So now we've dosed our portafilter, we're just going to extract our espresso. At the same time our espresso is extracting, we can start texturing our milk. I've got our milk temperature set to 60 degrees. That's just a personal preference, but I recommend that you have your milk temperature set somewhere between 60 and 65 degrees. Never overheat your milk because it damages the delicate proteins and milk solids, and that affects the taste. So our milk's at 60 degrees. All I need to do now is wipe our steam wand and the tip. I'm just going to tap down on the jug. And then I'm going to swirl to integrate our texture. Grab my espresso shot and then just swirl to break the surface tension of the espresso. And then I'm going to pour our milk directly right in the center of our espresso, integrating the crema with our milk, pour straight into the middle, and there we have it. A really nice dot, the basic pattern that all patterns start from, the same way as you get in any good cafe. So I'm just going to make another espresso so I can show you how to do the heart. So we've just dosed our portafilter, now we're going to extract our espresso. I like to start texturing the milk as soon as the espresso starts to pour. So you can see we've got a really nice looking espresso, it's got a lot of crema, it's got a lot of colour, so we'll get great contrast when we pour our heart into the top of our latte glass. It's really important that you start with fresh, cold milk. Straight from the fridge at 4 degrees or below is always good. And if you want a bit of extra texture, a really handy tip is just to have the jug also in the fridge with the milk, so everything is really cold. So our milk is up to temperature 60 degrees. All we need to do now is drop down our jug, wipe our steam wand and our tip. We just knock down our jug and then swirl quite vigorously. We just want to integrate all that really nice texture that we've just created. Grab our espresso shot and all we do is just tap down, and then we're going to swirl to break the surface tension of our crema, and then we're just going to nicely, steadily pour right into the middle of the espresso, just making a blank canvas, and then just pour straight in the center, and then finish off drawing through our dot, and there's our heart. It's as good as you'd see in any great cafe. So just remember, great latte art always starts with a great shot of espresso and really well-textured microfoam milk, just like you get in a cafe. Very difficult to get from an automatic machine, very simple to get from your Oracle.